Much as it is imperative to expand a positive bond economic-wise within the East Africa region, peace and security is to a great extent critical in the progress of the partner states. And President Mwai Kibaki could not hide his interest in this mission. While addressing the East Africa Legislative Assembly at Parliament buildings in Nairobi, Kibaki restated the bigger task of the EAC in ensuring harmony within the region, keen on Somalia and the sister countries Sudan and South Sudan.
As we reflect back on the achievements of the East African community integration process, we must certainly review the peace and security situation in our region. To this end, we need to continue supporting the African Union's initiative to stabilize Somalia. Somalia is today going through a defining moment. The country has a great opportunity to move ahead after 20 years of internal strife. As the East African community, we have a responsibility to the people of Somalia.
In what he termed as a pressing matter, the president said there is no excuse in embracing peace in those countries as they significantly impact on the progress of the larger East Africa community region, especially at a time the three nations seek entry to be full members of the EAC.
We must also find ways to diplomatically address the unfolding events on the border between South Sudan and Sudan. These two nations must not return to war so soon after a peaceful separation.
Far to the conflict of Sudan and South Sudan, Kibaki appealed to the two presidents to engage in diplomatic talks to resolve the scorching matters to avoid polarizing countries that are on the eve of stability.
I call upon my brothers, the presidents of the Republic of Sudan and Southern Sudan, to work together towards resolving the dispute that may reverse the gains that have already been realized through implementation of the comprehensive peace agreement and other initiatives.
The common market protocol and non-tariff barriers are still a challenge to the numerous gain and objective of the EAC integration, as equally President Kibaki and the EAC members expressed concern.
EALA also takes cognizance of the challenges we must collectively address to ensure all ranks of the people of East Africa, all ranks of the people of East Africa enjoy the benefits of integration. Top on this agenda are the non-tariff barriers, NTBs, which are barring free flow of business in the region, lack of awareness among the citizens of East Africa, and the delay in decision-making by the EAC Council of Ministers. EALA, as the representatives of the people, further welcomes feedback from the Wananchi, which feedback will always be taken into account while legislating.
Removal of non-tariff barriers, establishment of an East African Parliamentary Training Center, which Kenya has the capacity to and has offered and is ready to host, having set up her own center, including legally so in the year 2009. Assent to and domestication and enforcement of legislation that will see to and sustain a green East Africa.
The full realization of the benefits of free movement of goods and factors of production under the customs union and common market continue to face the challenge of non-tariff barriers. We must all do more to ensure removal of these barriers, which are a bottleneck to our regional integration. Some of these barriers are being placed by persons who do not understand the workings of a common market.
In the next 2 weeks, the East Africa Legislative Assembly seeks to debate, among other crucial bills, the EAC Customs Management Act Bill 2011, the EAC Community Emblems Bill 2012, the EAC HIV and AIDS Prevention and Management Bill 2012, the Conflict Management Bill 2011, the EAC Election Bill 2012, and the EAC Human Rights Bill 2011. The tenure of the second EALA Assembly comes to an end in June this year. Samuel Tawish, GBS News.